Is it a good time to sell your house or should you wait until next year? I want to share a specific strategy with you that will allow you to get the highest price when you sell, but also lock in a lower mortgage payment when you buy. This strategy gives you the best of both worlds. I admit this video is a little bit long, but I wanted it to be as informative as possible. By the way, I'm a licensed realtor in Oklahoma. Even if you choose not to work with me and work with another agent, here is my honest advice for 2023. All right, let's get started. This might surprise a lot of people, but based on recent sales data, here is the truth about selling your home in 2023. I've narrowed it down to the three things that you need to know before listing your home for sale. I'll be honest, the first is bad news, but the second two are good news. I'll start with the bad news first, but keep watching all the way to the end of this video because points number 2 and points number 3 are actually good. Number 1, the bad news is that interest rates are still really stinking high. There are 3 dates that you need to keep in mind if you're thinking about selling this year: September 19th to 20th, October 31st to November 1st, and December 12th through the 13th. These are the official dates the Federal Reserve is meeting to discuss either raising or lowering interest rates. Now, I don't have to have a crystal ball, but it's safe to say that rates will remain high for at least the next 6 months. This is actually an opportunity, and here's why. Normally, people think about a low interest rate as being great for buyers, not sellers, because it makes the monthly mortgage payments cheaper. But this also affects sellers because when buyers have access to cheaper money, they're willing to pay higher prices for the home. This, in a nutshell, is what happened in 2021. Obviously, this is a great thing for sellers too. The problem with the higher rates right now is that when rates were so low in 2021, many people refied at a record low mortgage rates. In fact, almost 85% of homeowners have a mortgage rate that's far below the current rates. They're not super excited about moving if they have to give up a 3% mortgage for a 7% mortgage. That just doesn't make financial sense. This is more than anything what's keeping inventory really low. For buyers wanting to buy in the Tulsa area right now, there's not just many homes to look at, but this is true everywhere, not just in Oklahoma. The National Association of Realtors reported that there was just 1 million homes for sale last month compared to 1.9 million during the same month in 2019. In other words, there used to be almost twice as many homes for sale as there are right now. If this feels like there aren't many homes on the market, it's because there aren't. It's because of the interest rates. So if you want to sell, you'll still get a great price for your home right now. Home prices are still high here in the Tulsa area, and they'll stay that way for the next 5 to 10 years. I'll explain why in a minute, which leads me to point number 2, and it's actually really good news. The second thing that you need to know, which is the good news, is that home prices are expected to remain stable and probably even increase over the next 7 years. There's not a crash coming. This is good news because it means that you don't need to stress out about waiting and trying to time in the market. One of the biggest mistakes I see buyers making here is that they want to wait until home prices come down or wait until the interest rate comes down. Waiting is not a good strategy ever. As the old saying goes, don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and then wait. This is especially true in 2023 because one simple word, demographics. The largest generation in American history, millennials, are reaching peak home buying age this year. This ensures there will be strong, consistent demand for homes for at least the next 5 to 10 years. In other words, prices are not coming down. Even when mortgage rates come down, as they're expected to in 2024, home prices will not come down in any major way. If anything, home prices will probably increase in 2024. This is why you should not wait because you'll probably end up paying a higher price for a home in 2024 than you would right now. When interest rates become cheaper, people will have more purchasing power, and this will bid up the prices of the homes. I fully expect to see crazy multiple offer situations again in 2024 when the mortgage rates come down. Unfortunately, it will probably feel like 2021 all over again, which brings me to point number 3. The third thing that you need to know is a specific prediction for 2024. Interest rates will come down, but competition will go up for homes. This means that it could be harder to buy a house in the next year than it is this year, even though that the rates could be lower. This is because there's going to be more competition next year. We're already seeing this priced into the adjustable rate mortgage market. Usually you'll get a better deal in the short term on the adjustable rate mortgages, but that's not really true right now. That's because even the mortgage investors know that rates are likely to be lower next year. This is why this specific strategy I'm recommending is to buy or sell your home this year. Lock in today's home price and then simply wait until next year in 2024 to refinance the mortgage at a lower rate. This gives you the best of both worlds. You can lock in today's home prices before they continue to increase next year. And when interest rates drop, you can refi into a lower rate. Let me know if you have any questions at all. My cell phone number is 918-262-5347.